Greetings, everyone. I am wishing you a productive and successful week ahead. I am here to talk about my own people. And if what I say to you is offensive, you can unsubscribe or you can just say to yourself, block and delete. You don't want to see or hear me again. I'm okay with that because I'm going to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Black people often complain about being treated disrespectfully in the world. And I'm going to say a lot of that is our fault because we refuse to not just build ourselves, but to come together as a collective and build each other. There is some kind of deficiency in the mind of most Black folks that doesn't understand how group dynamics work. And another reason why we fare so poorly in the world is because of our disrespect towards self and others. Now, let's use my business, Nature's Buoyancy, as an example. I created this website and someone was encouraging me to do this, but didn't have the time to, really finish it. She started, but she's a busy person. So I hired someone. My children encouraged me to hire somebody to get this done. It cost me over $1,000, and that was the cheapest because here in Canada, the person said they wanted 5,000 and they were going to do more support on the back end. I just could not afford it. Before I could even do that, I had to buy Google. You have to buy a domain name. That's one cost. You have to create this domain name first and pay for that. And then you have to get someone to build the website. On top of that, I have to register my business, and that is very expensive. Remember, here I am spending money without any idea if I'm even going to be making it back, in terms of the internet. So we got the Google name, we have registering the business, we have creating the thing. There are so many other costs associated with just building this one website. It has nothing to do with the products or the ingredients or the things that I use to make my products. So when you got people who would watch the channel and would reach out and say, can I have some time with you? You think it's going to be free? And if I make a dime or I don't make any, I still have to pay these costs. And for some reason, the time to pay again. In order to use the website, I have to pay the online portal. And it's in US dollars. And it's not cheap. I've been quiet about this for a long time, but I'm going to say to you people, so what we're talking about, sometimes by the year is done, I would have paid way over $3,000 for all the little things, that is associated to having a website. Then I got phone bill. I have internet bill. associated with this. When I make a video, I don't just go outside and just whisper to the wind and it broadcast. It's not free. Use your conscience. Some of you, when you go to the Asian place or you go to this place or you go to that place, you go in and you don't ask any questions. But when you look at somebody, you think it's supposed to be free. What is it in your spirit that doesn't want another person who look like you to experience any kind of success in their life? What makes you think that this thing is free? Now, any cost associated to talking to me is a joke. It's a real joke, because to put that as a price point is me not really accepting this walk and this gift that God gave to me. But I'm a patient person, and I am praying, and I'm just wanting to make sure I'm going down the path. So when I make these steps in saying, okay, my time is valuable. Okay, here's what I'm going to charge you for my time. I'm just taking baby steps because I know it's worth much more. I see people on social media, and I'm not going to say this with any water in my mouth, talking BS. These people have no spiritual discernment, no gift from the Most High, but I can pronounce mine and boldly say that I speak to the Most High every day. And before I speak to anybody, I always say, let it be from you. I will not second guess. I'd sit there and not open my mouth and say anything if I have to make it up. This is what I speak to my guides and my God before I speak to anybody. And if I have to wait when someone asks me a question, I'll wait and pray on it. So I don't want anyone to come here with your dirty mind and think that I'm going to even continue to even offer these kinds of rates when everything is going up. You'd really want to consume 1 hour of my time or 2 hours of my time for free? Absolutely not. I have done it for many, many years. I continue to do it now. I still have people that support me, and so my time I exchange. We're too bad mind, and we're too, I don't know what to call it, because the bad mind thing sometimes is overplayed. My partner offers a certain service, a certain item, and someone that he knows very well said, wow, you do this, you create this, you produce this, and ordered 13 and said, can you do some extra work with it because I don't have the time? And when my husband prepared it and went to deliver it, the person didn't turn up, and the person said, oh, I'm going to have to get a fridge. Person order something and you don't know where you're going to put it. And 13 of this item, luckily, he had the wherewithal to say, this person is not serious. And let me tell you, the Spirit came to me and revealed the individual, and I said it to my partner. I thought it was bad mind, and the Spirit said, no, it's not bad mind. It's just, he's just a liar. People do better, man. Do better. I'm on YouTube, and my payments for last month went up to $690, and I never got a dime. And when I look at it now, it's down at $5. So it's depreciating, and it happens to me every month. So it's not like the channel doesn't produce money, but I never really get a dime of it. It's an insult, but I'm not going to allow that to stop me from putting out what I know my people need, which is knowledge and information. And a lot of persons don't want it, but those who do, I present it to them. Listen, these things hurt me, but I do understand that there's an energy associated with it, because I said to you in the live, someone took my money and did bad things to it. And so you always have to be fighting to clear that. My time is not just valuable, there's cost associated with these things. And if you see that your life is not going the way you want it to, perhaps you might examine your heart. Maybe the reason why you're not receiving your blessing is because you're always trying to destroy other person's blessing and you don't think of blessing them or yourself. Those of you who do this kind of thing, you need to stop it. It's not like you're individuals who bless the channel, who support it, who say once a year, say, here's a donation, Jenny. Not one time. I've never been rude or disrespectful to people who want to manipulate my time or who think that for some reason you can leave wherever you come from and try to do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to be disrespectful to people and I don't want to feel like I'm being disrespected. Okay? It's a business, but it also has a lot of cost associated to having that business. Okay, and I don't have to go into more details than I already have done here. I just want to make it very clear. All right, I don't advertise like I'm supposed to. That's why it's offensive to me, because I don't come here begging and I don't even push it too much on this platform. I know a lot of people tell me I should be doing that. I don't, because I don't like disrespect.